It was. I don't remember.
Was it last week or the week before?
I think it's week before.
Okay.
Maybe it's last week. I don't. I'm not really sure.
So, did you stay home last weekend?
Yeah,
Okay.
I think it was Thursday. I know. As far as I know, it's Thursday.
How come? What would you stay home
For social security stuff with you. Remember?
for? But that wasn't this Thursday, though.
It was last.
Yeah. Okay. Forgive. Thank you, buddy.
You're welcome. Yeah, it was way hard to remember. Oh, third down. Just try to do that. Oh, there we go. Okay, well, that's not bad. Derek Carr. Game with the running. Huh. Come on, Gruden. Come on, John Gruden. It's a while ago. That's good throw, but nobody's catching it.
Davis Hurts. That's to Fulgham, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
With the kind of game he's had so far, you had to know that on third down, that they would be looking his way, and they did, for big yardage and a first down. I think the defense fell asleep at the switch on that one. I would have doubled him, tripled him, anything to keep the ball out of his hands.
So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 49-yard line. They'll look to throw. That is caught. It's the tight end Goddard. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Dallas Goddard, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Eagles able to push further out in front.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
Elliott on for the extra point. And the lead is up to 18 now. The drive there of just 4 plays. The result, Philadelphia in the end zone. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Jalen Richard going to take it out of his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Las Vegas' offense back out there ready to go. And they're coming off a 3 and out, my friend.
They got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
Carter, 1st down. And he will find his man Ruggs. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football. Right now, I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That's a nice play there.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. To throw his car. And his throw is incomplete. That one was intended for John Brown. And now it's 2nd down. They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. Takes to midfield, but no further. Just a yard there.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chunking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got to just pin their ears back and get after him now.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. From midfield, here's Carr. He's going deep for Brown. And that one knocked away and incomplete. Nice job defensively on what will be the final play of the 3rd quarter. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Now Carr, got to have this one. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. It's going to be knocked away.
Come on, guys.
Trying on 4th down, but to no avail. And this defense will take over right at midfield.
Now, that's just simply good coaching and excellent technique on that play. You know why? Because everyone wants to rush the passer when they want to throw the football, but you're not always going to get
Come on, get yourself together, Ruggs.
Get your hands up In the passing lanes, they batted that one away.
No. Philadelphia's offense ready to
That's
go.
big no-no.
Been a very strong performance for them, really on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs the most recent example, and now obviously they're in a great spot here.
If you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, give him a little dap. Been a big performance for them. Now you just don't
Flag. Oh, timeout. Oh, one injured dude.
Now it's 2nd and 9. Hurts going to keep it running right.
Nice.
Met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
There we go. Nice.
47-yard line. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
The Eagles send out their punter now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time.